Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's this type of day. Let's go ahead and get that off right. I still got to hit the gym today, but we going in right there. Just a little toasted celebration. 1800. Some of the finest Kayla you can find. Cheers. All right, guys, listen. We are clearly, everybody see it's evident. This is at 2:23 Central Time. About coming in the last 30 minutes of power hour, but obviously AMC is on a great price rise. We about to cover over some little details that came out today as far as purchase from Intera and kind of like my another upsert, guys. Judge Zurn is our knight in shining armor. Hey, Judge Zurn. Hey, I was in the comments with somebody. I forgot who it was. Judge Zurn is getting hotter and hotter to me by the day. Listen, Judge Zurn might have flipped this thing on his head. And I'm gonna tell you how that price move and all that stuff correlates, but you know how it is. Guys, let's double tap in this. We got some stuff to cover at the end. By the way, guys, much love for all the support, y'all. Y'all are literally making a dream come true. You're turning my days up each and every single day. This is it's a beautiful thing to watch the community bolster and grow. But like I said, it's just a beautiful thing when something that you planned or thought over and delayed over, comes to fruition. So like I said, I appreciate y'all guys for making that happen for me. But like I said, let's double tap in this.
Shares of First Republic Bank falling again in pre-market trading after dropping nearly 50% on Tuesday alone, following its report that customers withdrew about $100 billion in the first quarter. Take a look at this chart. The U.S. regional lender has lost more than 90% of its value since the banking crisis began.
They're good. We're all good. Look. See, First Republic Bank's good. Up to $12, up to $15. Guys, the economy has got to reset. There's not any skipping this. It's going downhill. They played too much. We've got to have, it is a global reset happening. Do not for a second think that things are smoothed over. Okay, they're about to blast them with the economy with hikes next month, the month after that, the month after that. Guys, we're going to 7%. This is in shambles. This thing fell apart and took $40 billion in donations from other banks with it.
Last month, David Chiaverini is joining me live now. He's a managing director at Wedbush Securities. David, thank you so much for being with us. So without a massive injection of cash here, what happens to this bank?
Yeah, the main option for First Republic is to go forward as a standalone company. Now, the good news for them is that unprecedented amounts of liquidity is being thrown their way. They're able to pledge their loans and securities to the Fed, and that gives them some runway to move forward. But it's not going to be easy by any stretch because they're taking on significant borrowings because of all of the deposits that have gone out the door. So their net interest margin is really getting crushed here. So they already announced with their earnings release that they're going to reduce staff by 20 to 25%. I'm kind of viewing this as a round one of potentially multiple rounds because they really have to right size their expense base to get back into a position of profitability. So we did take down our earnings estimates looking out for the next few years.
Just in terms of how much money has been withdrawn, about $100 billion. I mean, what shocks you here? Is it really the speed at which depositors were withdrawing their cash?
They ain't about to go down with that.
Yeah, you nailed it. It's the magnitude of
guys, and this is what I'm saying when I say there's more to come. And guys, this hit a bank like Tanks left to Garcia. This takes the air out the blimp, and they're already taking all this money and loaned it out. So when this bank has this bank run, whatever FRC's been involved in as far as the money that they're loaned, money's been loaned to them, money they have loaned out, all that is tied into all this as well. That's the extra, the bonus effect on it. That's the combo.
The deposit outflows, they started.
What other banks were they leveraging? Smaller banks. You know what I'm saying?
This is of deposits. That's come down $102 billion on a core basis. Now, the big banks came in with I guess you could say, a partial liquidity rescue by depositing $30 billion into the bank. So that gave them a little bit more of a runway. But the balance sheet, the core balance sheet, is clearly under significant pressure. And that pressures all aspects of the rest of the business model, because now they really have to significantly pull back on their lending going forward. And we've also seen a number of financial advisors on the wealth management side also leave the bank. So the First Republic that we once knew it as, their business model is changing significantly going forward.
And the executives, unfortunately, didn't do that much to establish confidence.
The time to invest is now, baby.
Executives really refusing
Y'all are taking part of what's going to be the greatest reset the world's ever seen.
That's right. They did not hold a Q&A session, which is customary, but at the same time, given how much the stock has come down, how difficult of a business environment and challenging environment it is for them, I wasn't surprised that they didn't take Q&A. And in fact, I wouldn't have been surprised if they had pre-recorded the call, played the call, and then ended the call from there. So at least we did get live comments, but you're absolutely right. They did not provide an opportunity to ask Q&A for analysts. So that leaves investors essentially assuming the worst when it comes to what's going on behind the scenes. They just took the
blimp, $100 billion out. Just like that.
This isn't Sherman. No wonder I don't feel as
Better
clean.
get over to that big banks, guys. Don't play around these little banks. We got some things coming in. But like I said, guys, let's double tap in, guys. Look at this here. Just to start off, AMC snatching off. Like I said, same in the previous charts, guys. All that trading was nonsensical. Any of those downs, it's just synthetics. Guys, we hit above that 516 support level and snatch. They're blowing whatever shares they're getting. Which ties in, and Terra purchases 1 million AMC shares. There's two things. One, this correlates with some price movement, but that million shares has nothing to do with why this price is running. This price is running, so they had to purchase the 1 million shares. That's why they did that, and they also went and allocated that, and that's what they blocked in, were able to kind of create these synthetics with, that they're still paying 200% cost to borrow with. And they're back down, so they borrowed this many synthetics today. 450, 450, 450, 450. And like I said, we all know they're just cycling the same block of shares over and over again, right? But they're down to now 400,000 shares after all that's done off of 200% as the price is running. That's what they kind of use to check here to bring this down. And you can see whenever there's a ladder attack like that, there would be no reason that the stock would shoot off like this and then there's going to be a sell-off at 556 magically. No, that's algos. But like I said, here we are sitting above 537. Listen, that close above that mark is something big now, guys. Look, I already had it marked out. We've been on it. The charting's on point, and it's really not that difficult, guys. It's really not that difficult. We use highs and lows of resistance point, and the rest of it you got to feel and understand what's algo, what's real price movement. But obviously, y'all could say, hey, staying above that 537 number is something huge. And like I said, all this right here, this Crisco level to 640, all that can happen in a day's time. There's nothing specific. There's no specific levels to stop in between this. That was a dead free fall. When they hit us back here, come back out, maybe that daily, make this faster. Here, where we at here? Here we go. This was a dead free fall straight down in there. There was no, we called in hell. No, that was a dead free fall. And that, just like they say, when there's massive sell-offs, you got to have a rise. And when there's massive rises, there's going to be some massive sell-offs. That's still got to be accounted for. That run back up to 640 is going to be quick. That run back up to 640 is going to be quick. We just need to close above this point. I'm telling you about how this chart's lining up. We haven't been above this point. Us high and above this point, all of this is free range. All that above there is free range. But pulling back in, cost to borrow, not cost to borrow, short interest, 26.62%. So here we are still reckoning right next to that 27% interest rate. Guys, it's getting out of control. The days the cover has dropped by 3, but that's irrelevant. We're still at 7 days, 7.37 days, guys. We're at almost 3 times what the short interest was of Volkswagen short squeeze of 2008. Pulling in further, I got some good stuff coming up. Pulling in further, AMC earnings on the 5th. Guys, we expect massive beats. Like I said, the Avatar movie, Mario Brothers, and I think John Wick were all big headliners that smashed through and were breaking records. So all that's going to come in on earnings. Here is something beautiful, though. And this is why I say, hey, Judge Zurn is about to. Hey, we don't want to get to overhype, but I had to take a shot for Judge Zurn, a real one. Judge Zurn is putting a foot in there. Judge Zurn is putting a knee into this case. Judge Zurn, and this is a guy, I don't know, this Chance Hooray Daily. I don't know. That's, I have no idea. But anyways, this is the Vice Chancellor's fast action, basically. She's released out documents today. And then the keynote that I want to key in on is here. Look at how she's speaking. Dear counsel and interested parties, as I indicated at Tuesday's telephonic scheduling conference, this matter is in limbo pending the parties filing the settlement stipulation. Because now, mind y'all, Allegheny and AMC really were just trying to do a conversion because obviously Allegheny ain't with us. I don't care what y'all say. The Allegheny started something and it just got out of control for them. But hence why I think Admiral was trying to settle so quickly. But they haven't put their next move of how they want to move forward this after they see that now Judge Zurn is about to get a little loose in here. There hasn't been any response. She says a settlement stipulation, proposed scheduling order, and proposed notice, which have been unusually delayed since the second proposed settlement was announced on April 14th. Counsel represented on Tuesday that the documents will be filed on Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. Based on that representation, and to permit consideration of the defendant's request for an accelerated timeline for notice, basically, because retail, she's basically trying to say she wants to keep a schedule for retail. Retail's been asking what's going on, what's the timeline. So she's basically getting into their ass, basically saying, timeline for notice, briefing objections, and the special master's report and recommendations on the objections. I offered June 29th and 30th as a potential settlement hearing dates. The documents must be filed promptly to maximize the court's ability to accommodate defendant's request for accelerated scheduling. Guys, she already tapping in. Adam Ayers reading between the lines. Guys, she's looking at him. Hey, listen, you said you want 29th, 30th. Hey, y'all taking all day. It's going to go past 29th, 30th. It's going to go past 29th, 30th. It'll be longer. It's going to take longer already. She said, I also explained on Tuesday's call that once the schedule and form of notice are finalized, the court will provide AMC stockholders with specific instructions about when and how to respond to settlement terms. I would have liked to provide those instructions by now. She's basically saying, hello, let's get down to it. Guys, they done came and fucked around. They on the fuck around and find out chart, and they went too far. They went too far on the fuck around. And I think that they might have scaled up about 20 on the find out chart. The settlement documents must be filed by the close of business today in order for the court to continue to uphold the 29/30 as potential hearing dates. If the counsel does not file the settlement documents by the close of business day, they should contact the chambers for new hearing dates. Three of them in your damn heart. She on that ass. Basically, if they don't have this filed out today, she's basically saying, hey, bump what I said 29/30. Bump it. Y'all gonna have to find a whole new date. She's basically saying, hey, we gonna figure out nothing. We about to slow this whole thing down. She about to put the whole brake on the operation. Judge Zurn. Judge Zurn. Judge. Come on now. Woo. Hey, one more for the team. Hey, somebody pause. Pause if you got something around you. Now, if y'all live a city boy lifestyle, young bulls, they old bulls too. If you got your little something around you, come on now, somebody. Just a little tap. Just a little tap. I still got to work out. Just a little tap. Just a little tap. Don't worry, 1800. We'll be here for a sponsorship, baby. My face look good next to it. Hey, cheers. I didn't get it in the beginning, so I might as well get it in now. Do the wind effect, baby. Hey, let's go, baby. Hey, family. Much love for all the support. Hey, guys, things are getting interesting. But like I said, this is even bigger than AMC. What we got going on with this channel is a retail saga. We're about to make some big things pop. Retail is finally getting out of the box. And that's what I want to bring my part to, is being on the forefront of our dynasty. The monster that we are right now. Retail is still, we think individually because we don't see each other. But guys, this is what we're doing all this for, to link us. We make the biggest hedge fund. You understand? That's a lot of people. 3.8 million shareholders confirmed. Could probably more. But that's what's confirmed document. 3.8 million of us. Oh, guys, that's enough to swing a market. Hence why we're here right now. But like I said, hey y'all, Hey, kudos. Love our support. If you like the video, like and subscribe. If you haven't already, guys, we're trying to take this thing up. Like I tell everybody, we're going to have better sets, better things to come. First thing I got to get on my step is move, which is going to be coming here in the next couple of months. And like I said, it's going to be a nice little place to have a nice little setup for. So we have some more visuals. Obviously, the visuals and everything, but we want to have a good little experience when we come in here. But guys, like I said, much love. Y'all hold down. Get ready for the week ahead. The weekend ahead and the week that's coming after that. Hey, much love to y'all, babies. Hey, we'll be tapping back in tomorrow. Hey, hold it down. Yes, sir.